What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of the, coach of your Virginia Beach Whimsicots, coming at you today with Week 6 of BHDL's VGC Season 1. Today we're taking on Zach Mander, coach of the Canadian Sarah Ledges, who has a pretty threatening team, which consists of Charizard Y as his only Mega, which, I mean, makes sense. It is a very strong Mega, all things considered. We have the Aerodactyl, the Sylveon, the Raichu, the Aegislash, the Crocodile, the Komodo, the Weirdeer, the Victory Bell, and last but not least, the Clawitzer, which is kind of funny to see on his team if only you knew the lore. Personally, I think he brings the first 5 plus Weirdeer. Charizard Y is his only Mega, so ideally he would bring it. Not to mention, it's the only way he can really. It's the main way he can counter my rain. Aerodactyl, I feel like because it can give him Tailwind support as well as just being the main thing that checks Infernape and Meowscarada, which I feel like have really good matchups into my opponent's team. We have the Sylveon, who I think comes because one, he likes it, two, it's just a really strong Pokemon, so why not bring it? Raichu probably comes so he can have the faster fake out than me, as well as threaten like it also threatens my Pelipper while also giving him ways to keep Charizard and Arrow from dying to Belly Bolt. I think the Aegislash comes. It's a really good counter to Mawile. And then last but not least, the Weirdeer, because it's a better Intimidate mod in this matchup, in my opinion, than the Crocodile, because, well, let's look at my physical Pokemon. Mawile, Meowscarada, Infernape, Swampert. Do you really think for even half a second this freaking Crocodile wants to deal with them, especially when you consider the fact that Swampert gets boosted by rain, so your Intimidate doesn't really weaken me that much, and then Meowscarada's main move to hit you always crit, so yeah, I don't think we see the Crocodile over the Weirdeer for Intimidate. So first and foremost, to counter my opponent's Sun, I decided I was going to bring Mr. Taxi, the Pelipper, because like I said, my opponent has Sun, so we have to counter that. We're rocking the Wakan Berry, which can help with like the Raichu, and then like anything that might have like random electric coverage, because I can't put it past my opponent to be like looking through the freaking. I swear, if you bring Thunder Punch Charizard, bro, I will come to Canada and I will hunt you down. But homie is rocking the Drizzle ability as well, that helps us set the rain to cut off my opponent's Sun. We are max HP, 8 special attack with 26 Speed F. We're running just enough special attack to one-shot Charizards and Aerodactyls. And then for the most part, yeah. We have a Calm Nature with the moves Weather Ball, Tailwind, Wide Guard, and Protect. Protect keeps us safe. Wide Guard protects us from things like Heat Wave, Rock Slide, Hyper Voice. Tailwind allows us to counter my opponent's Tailwind, and thus allow my rain guy to still be the fast thing on the field. Wink wink, spoilers, clue clue. And then last but not least, we have Weather Ball, because Weather Ball is just like, we can literally hit everything on this team with Weather Ball except for the Clawitzer, who I kind of don't even think is coming. So, I mean, there's Victory Bell, but here's the thing. If Victory Bell's on the field, my opponent has the Sun up. Weather Ball is a fire type move in the Sun, so Victory Bell gets blown up by this move anyway. So yeah, we're actually fine on that. So yeah, that is Pelipper. And since I did not want to be locked into just one mode, and by that I mean the rain mode this week against my opponent, I decided we would try something like have a secondary mode, as well as just use a mon we haven't used all season in the form of Oranguru. In case you guys forgot, his name is Kong. So we're bringing Oranguru off the bench for the first time all season. Homie's going to be rocking the Citrus Berries to basically make sure we don't die trying to set, a certain condition. We have Inner Focus, which prevents the Raichu from being able to flinch us with Fake Out. We have 32 HP, 2 defense, 32 Speed F with a Sassy Nature. This allows us to underspeed, I believe it's the Sylveon or the Aegislash. One of them is base 60, or maybe they're both base 60 speed, but regardless, we're going to be slower than them because we're going to be setting Trick Room, which is why that matters. Then we're also going to have Instruct, Encore, and Foul Play. Because of Foul Play, we can actually two-shot Aegislash, which I find kind of funny. We have Encore because if that thing wants to King Shield, okay, do it again. And any Pokemon that wants to click Protect while we have Trick Room up, okay, do as much as you want to. We have Instruct to make sure our Trick Room abuser can just do its thing. And then we have Trick Room because, I mean, that's what we're trying to do. But yeah, that is Oranguru. So, like I just said, we do have a Trick Room abuser, and it should be no surprise that it's going to be none other than Mr. Mega Mawile. I know I gotta get used to saying it like that. But anyway, we have Sage coming off the bench this week, who's gonna be rocking his Mawile Light. I mean, go figure. He kind of has no choice, right? Homie also has the huge power ability, 32 HP, 32 attack, as well as 2 defense. I believe in the base form we're gonna be running. I think we're gonna run Hype. I don't know. I'm still stuck on Hyper Cutter or Intimidate. We're probably gonna just do Hyper Cutter to account for him trying to intimidate us. We also have a Brave Nature, just in case somehow, some way you find a way to underspeed me with stuff. I don't want that to happen. But besides that, we have Play Rough, Knock Off, Rock Tomb, and Protect. Protect keeps us safe. We have Rock Tomb because the Aerodactyl could have Wide Guard. And so we're not going to run Rock Slide, hit the Charizard. Instead, we're going to just run Rock Tomb because Rock Tomb actually one-shots Aerodactyl and Charizard. Now, to be fair, Aerodactyl also gets one-shot by Play Rough. But this is just to make sure, like, okay, if you have Wide Guard, we can still kill you. And then last but not least, honestly, Play Rough kills everything on this team, if I'm being honest with you, except for the Charizard and the Aegislash. In Aegislash, we just click Knock Off. And if they're like max HP, max attack, and not Colbur, even with the 140 defense, you're getting killed by this, which I find hilarious. But anyway, that is Mawile. I just find it hilarious because a certain somebody called Mawile Power Crept. And I'm sitting here like, Mawile is Power Crept? Okay. So next on the team roster, you know, just to go along with my rain mode, we have the one, the only Mega Swampert Kawamatsu is going to be coming off the bench. It should not really be a surprise. We need a fast mode. Dragonite to me just looks terrible into this match. But anyway, Swampert's going to be rocking his Swampert Tight. We have Swift Swim for the ability, so when the rain is up, will be the fastest thing land, sea, or air. We have 32 attack, 23 Split F, and 11 speed. We have enough speed to outspeed Aerodactyl, and we're running the rest of our investment into Split F to make sure that if somehow Raichu gets a chance to Grass Knot us, we actually don't die. We are an Adamant Nature with Wave Crash, High Horsepower, Flip Turn, and Protect. I just like being able to, because I can use Swampert and Trick Room as well, so having that Flip Turn option to pivot into Mawile or someone else, well, honestly, this is a Trick Room mode right here, actually. So having the power to pivot, I really value. And then Wave Crash and High Horsepower just hit this entire team, like, indiscriminately. And then last but not least, we have Protect to keep ourselves safe. But that is Kawamatsu next on the team roster. So I ain't gonna lie, this Mon kind of made the team last minute, so I really have no good intro as to why I'm bringing it, but I just feel like it looks really good. It's none other than Mr. San Wukong, the Infernape, who's come off the bench for the first time in like 1 or 2 weeks, I think. Homie's rocking the Focus Sash. We have Blaze as our ability, 32 attack, 9 defense, and 25 speed because we're just speed creeping we're speed creeping Charizard. We have a Naive Nature, which doesn't really matter because the things that outspeed us are physical attackers. We have Flamethrower, Gunk Shot, Rock Tomb, and Fake Out. Fake Out in case we do get a chance to use it, but Raichu will probably fake us out first. Rock Tomb one-shots the Charizard. Gunk Shot gives us a way to hit the Sylveon, and then for the most part, everything else in this team we can click Flamethrower into. The one exception would be the Aerodactyl, but ideally I don't try to fight Aerodactyl with Infernape, but everything else on the team, Flamethrower, Gunk Shot, Rock Tomb, you know. Ideally we use Infernape, obviously, on our faster rain mode, but you know, depends to be seen. And I should probably tell you guys, the main reason I'm not worried about Mr. Aerodactyl is because I'm also bringing Mr. Meowscarada, also known as Genesis. And the reason we feel so confident facing that Aerodactyl is because, as you guys can see on the screen, we're rocking that Choice Scarf, so we're going to be faster than Aerodactyl anyway, unless it's Choice Scarf as well for some reason. We are Protean for our ability. 32 attack, 10 defense, 11 special attack, 11 Split F. Don't ask me, Showdown did it. But anyway, we have a Lonely Nature, so for those of you that aren't aware of that, we get an attack boost while getting a defense drop, which really isn't a big deal because the physical attacker that could kill us, we're going to outspeed. We have Flower Trick, Throat Chop, Triple Axle, and Power Gem. Power Gem will one-shot the freaking, Charizard. Triple Axle will one-shot Aerodactyl. Throat Chop allows us to hit the Aegislash as well as potentially limit what Sylveon can do based on the moves my opponent shows us. And it's also a really good move to hit the Weird Ear. And also my opponent loves running Resist Berries, so this is just because Knockoff would be a lot weaker. I can just run Throat Chop. And then we have Flower Trick to hit everything I did not name for the most part. So yeah, that is Meowscarada. That is the team. I think I said everything needed to be said, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Zachmander. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, we are connected with our opponent, Zach, and he has brought... Okay, Raichu. He brought the Aerodactyl, he brought the Sylveon, but instead of the Weirdeer, he brought Crocodile. Okay. He didn't bring Aegislash, but he did bring Clawitzer. And of course, Mega Charizard. So, I think we try the Rain mode first. And then try Trick Room. So let's go with yeah, let's do that first. Rain mode. And then Trick Room mode. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Mr. Zachariah Jonas of Mander to the 3rd order. That is definitely his new name now. Alright. Let's see what he decides to bring for his game 1. I'm actually surprised to see... I'm assuming the Crocodile and the Raichu are mainly here though, so well, Raichu I kind of figured would come, but definitely because of shenanigans. So he's gonna lead off with... He's gonna lead off with Raichu and Charizard. Okay. Okay. I think we try to fake this out. We could fake out Charizard and just go for Flower Trick on Raichu. I actually like that. Okay. This works out. Since we're us locking ourselves into, this is not bad. Oh, he's Life Orb Raichu? Okay. Bro wanted to make sure he could kill my guy. He wanted to make sure he could kill my guy. So, let's see. Now we just go for... We could just go for Flamethrower into Crook, and then go for Flower Trick into Raichu. Yeah, because thanks to Flower Trick always crits, so we're not worried. But I definitely want to kill this Raichu for Pelipper's sake. Okay. Okay. So we know that this Crocodile isn't scarfed. That actually helps us out a little bit. That actually helps us out a little bit. That actually helps us out a little bit. So here comes Charizard. We're just going to Rock Tomb and Flamethrower. Wait, no, I thought about that. No, actually, no, I think this is still the play. We just Rock Tomb and, Flower Trick? Or do we just ignore the, We just attack, right? Maybe we shouldn't reveal all this, but I think... Yeah, we just remove this, right? Because Pelipper can... Like, we can get rid of the, Crocodile. Do we kill? No. Meowscarada might not outspeed this, though. Ah! I forgot, because of the, we were adamant. Wait, actually, no. Meow should outspeed this because he's -1. Alright, cool. So Meowscarada gets 2 kills. So what's left? Clawitzer? I think we just Flamethrower? And Flower Trick? Claw, if like, I don't, yeah. So we kill the, Crocodile. And Clawitzer should just die to Flower Trick, right? That was a pretty successful game 1. Oh my goodness. Meowscarada, you did your thing. We love to see it. You did your thing, Meowscarada. Clawitzer. GG's for game 1. GG's. Okay. Meowscarada, you did your thing. GG's. Like, he didn't even get to see what we had in the back, even though I think it's pretty obvious we probably had rain. But Meowscarada, okay, you did your thing, girl. You did your thing, boy. You did your thing, boy. Alright, we love to see it. We love to see it. Alright, game 2. Game 2. I do think we just go with the Trick Room mode this time. Yeah, let's just go Trick Room mode this time. We probably still bring the Swampert and the Pelipper, but you know, it's a little different this time, right? Or I think we lead these two and then go with these two. Like, let's try to change it up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. So we're bringing Oranguru, Mega Mawile, Mega Swampert, and Pelipper. And thankfully he doesn't really know too much of our moves. Like, we still hid the Gunk Shot on Infernape in case we need that for Sylvia. Okay. Just don't bring the freaking Crocodile. Please just don't bring the Crook. Like if he doesn't bring Crook for some reason, we destroy this team. We're gonna find out. So for game 2, he's gonna lead off with Raichu and Sylveon. Okay. So we're going to Protect and Trick Room. Had to find the button. And thankfully we're super spit F on this, so yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. And what I think I do the next turn is just, and we'll see. Da, 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 da. Maybe we flip turn into Foul. I don't know. Does that even kill Raichu? Does that even kill the Raichu? Grass Knot. Okay. And I'm assuming they're going to just Hyper Voice with the Sylveon. Oh, Moonblast. Okay. We eat. We Trick Room. I think we go for a high horsepower into this slot, and then just hard swap in Mawile to this slot? Yeah, right? That's what we do, right? So let's see. Do we see the right? Do we see Okay, we see Charizard. Okay. So what we're gonna do the following turn, I think what we do now is we flip turn here and go for Play Rough? Or do we just try to kill the Charizard? Because surely you just try to protect Charizard, right? Yeah, let's just go for that. Because regardless, we're going to be able to flip turn into Pelipper and cut the sun off, which helps us if he does Mega Evolve. Okay. Not to mention, I do feel like he might protect, so let's see. Does he click protect this turn? He might also just Scorching Sands. Okay. So we're gonna kill Sylveon and get our, we're going to get our Pelipper in. Okay, now he's trapped. And whatever comes in on that next slot... Okay, so we can just Rock Tomb the Charizard and then just Weather Ball the Raichu. Or better yet... No. We're just gonna go into Oranguru and go for Rock Tomb. Because depending on what's in the back, Mawile can just pick up the double KO. Because Mawile is definitely about to kill this, Mawile is definitely about to kill this, Charizard. So let's just go ahead and put that down. Charizard's dead. Okay. And now we just Rock Tomb and kill? Okay. So that's one for Mawile. And depending on what's in the back... Oh, Aerodactyl? Bro, we just double up on the, Bro, we just instruct Play Rough and we kill both these Pokemon. Yeah. So we just click Play Rough. Alright. That's 2 kills from Mawile. And this should be a 3rd kill. If we don't miss. And he's not... Yeah. Alright. GG's to my opponent. Finally, Mawile, I don't think that crit mattered, but GG's to my opponent, Zach. Mawile finally gets to do something on camera, and we love it. We love it. We love to see it. GG's to my opponent, Zach. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, peace out.